What if the most powerful move you could ever make against the toxic person was absolutely nothing? No anger. No explanations. No final speech to prove your point. Just silence. Because the moment you stop reacting is the exact moment they realize they can't control you anymore. And control was the only power they ever had. Today, I'm going to show you 7 silent behaviors that make toxic people fear you, respect you, and slowly lose their grip on you. Even if you never say a single word, toxic people don't fear your anger. They know how to dance with anger. They know how to trigger it, twist it, use it against you. They can turn your emotions into evidence that you are the problem. But silence? Silence is different. Silence is a locked door. No entry. No performance. No control. It removes the attention they feed on. It removes the reactions they rehearse for. It removes their certainty. You don't defeat toxic people by overpowering them. You defeat them by becoming impossible to read. Here's how powerful people do it. When you observe everything, but react to nothing. You notice the tone, the manipulation, the hidden disrespect. You see it all. But you don't jump. You don't explode. You don't defend. And that's when something strange happens. They start escalating. Louder. Sharper. More dramatic. Because they are fishing for your reaction. Reaction means access. Reaction means emotional entry. But when you stay centered, calm, almost indifferent, their script collapses. Now the questions begin inside their mind. Why aren't you responding? Did you figure me out? Are you about to leave? Your silence becomes a mirror. And for the first time, they are forced to face themselves. That discomfort? That is power shifting. 2. You stop arguing and start withdrawing energy. Here's a truth most people learn too late. Toxic people are not looking for understanding. They are looking for engagement. Every argument gives them importance. Every defense gives them relevance. So you change strategy. You stop explaining. You stop correcting. You stop trying to win. Instead, your replies become shorter. Your presence becomes lighter. Your emotional doors begin to close. And they feel it immediately. Because the supply is disappearing. They try harder. Push more buttons. Create new drama. But nothing lands anymore. You win not by defeating them. You win by refusing to play. 3. You choose distance over drama. Toxic people survive in proximity. They need access to your ears, your feelings, your daily life. Drama cannot breathe in distance. So you step back. Maybe physically. Maybe emotionally. Maybe digitally. Less calls. Less availability. Less information. And suddenly they are confused. Because they can't steer a car. They are no longer sitting in. Distance makes manipulation powerless. You become strong. The moment you become unreachable. 4. You remain kind, but unavailable. This one drives them crazy. Because they prepared for war. But you give them peace. You're respectful. You're civil. Your voice is steady. But your heart? Closed. No extra effort. No emotional exposure. No vulnerability to misuse. They wait for anger. They hope for a mistake. But your discipline never breaks. Your calm energy highlights their chaos. Your maturity reveals their immaturity. Kindness with boundaries is terrifying to someone who survives on emotional reactions. 5. You let time and karma do the talking. You used to want answers. You wanted them to admit it, understand it, fix it. But growth changes perspective. Now you see patterns. And patterns always repeat. Manipulators eventually contradict themselves. Liars eventually forget their lies. Masks eventually slip. Not because you fought back, but because truth has patience. So you release the need for revenge. You release the urge to expose. And while they exhaust themselves maintaining illusions, you build a quiet, beautiful distance called peace. Your silence says, I trust life to handle what I no longer carry. 6. You choose peace over people-pleasing. This is where freedom begins. Because control only works when you want approval, when you need validation, acceptance, or reassurance. But the moment you decide, my peace matters more than being liked, their system crashes. Guilt stops working. Pressure stops working. Emotional hooks stop working. They realize they lost access to the version of you that used to bend. A person who protects their peace is immune to manipulation. 7. You let them wonder what changed. No dramatic exit. No long paragraphs. No closure meeting. Just new behavior. Different energy. Different limits. Different availability. And now, they are alone with curiosity. What happened to you? Who influenced you? Why can't I reach you anymore? But you don't answer. Because explanations reopen doors you worked hard to close. So you let silence finish the story? Mystery replaces familiarity. And mystery feels like losing control. Never forget this. Toxic people don't fear being exposed. They fear becoming irrelevant. They fear losing emotional ownership of you. And silence removes their role in your life. No fights. No announcements. Just absence of access. That is power in its purest form. So stay calm. Stay private. Stay disciplined. And watch who starts feeling nervous. If you felt strength rising inside you while listening to this, write in the comments, I choose peace over drama. Let it be the moment you take your power back. And subscribe to the channel. Because here, we grow stronger without becoming louder. We heal. We rise. We master ourselves. I'll see you in the next video.